Hi everyone, welcome to Automating Shop. So today we are going to have a mock interview regarding the manual testing with one of our resources. Let's go ahead on it. Hi Jegan, we are recording this mock interview and we are posting uh, uh, to the our YouTube channel. So hopefully you will get the link from there. And I don't think so you do mind on that.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Jagan, I want to go with the brief introduction about you. I don't want you include any company names and all. Just what are the domains you work and how you how much you know about the manual testing, what you rate yourself there. So could you briefly elaborate that?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. My name is Jegan. I have around the 12.5 years experience. And when I started my career, I've been working as a junior developer. Then I shifted into that manual testing. Like my first application was Windows applications. It's converted as a EXE. As a as a tester, I have managed for the test case scenarios and maintain the test cases and yeah. And after that I shifted to that second company. Here also I am handling for
Mm-hmm.
the manual testing and automation as well.
Okay.
So we have involved from the requirement gathering itself. Like we have involved for the test plan, like which tool we are going to use, like what is the scenario we are going to cover. Uh, like we involved for that requirement analysis. We are gather the information. We are gather the information from the epics and stories. Based on that, we are creating the test cases.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we follow up with that development team.
Okay. So what are the domains you worked so far?
Domain, actually that around 10 years I've been worked in .NET framework side, like .NET framework, uh, and two plus years in RPA domain,
Okay. I'm
robotic
asking
process
about the
automation.
banking or finance. What is the domain you work?
Okay, got it. Like most of the clients are banking domain only. Uh, there's some of
Okay.
the clients from education side, like universities we have covered.
Okay, fine. So could you tell me like in the banking domain, okay? So you might be what are the different model you have worked so far?
Okay. Um,
Because we have a
I,
vast in the banking, so which particular model you might be familiar with it?
in the banking sector, we have done for a project called document management systems. Okay, this is involved with that all the departments. Every department's having that uploading the documents. So this is the application in our team developed, and we are testing over there.
Okay, so your I can say like uploading the documents. Okay, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Could you share your screen and if you comfortable with the notepad or the Excel sheet, whatever it may be.
Okay.
Yeah, please open your notepad and share your screen. Sure. Okay. Okay, I could able to see this thing. Okay. Consider while uploading the document, you are getting a error. Okay.
Okay.
So as a manual tester, what are the errors you are pretend on it?
Okay. First of all, that document, like document type.
Okay, so if you give me the list of the errors that could
Like
be, yeah, you can write down the list of the errors, what you do. I don't want to focus the positive test cases. I want a negative test cases for uploading the
okay,
document.
while uploading the document,
Yeah.
we are expecting some errors like what is the size of, first of all, the what is the size of document? Like somebody is going to upload for that, instead of that PDF and document file, they are going to upload for that video file.
Uh,
So that
uh,
scenario, we are not
I could
accepting for that.
understand, Jegan. I want you to list down the test case points, just a abstract of the points, high level.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Getting error for like a, document type, whether just we are checking for whether it is PDF or document,
No,
PDF
I
or
couldn't
document file.
able. Have you write off something in the notepad, Jegan?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. Uh, Jagan, it's fine. Let's go through the PDF or the doc, whatever you do, that's fine. File size more than 15 MB. Okay, so you have been mentioned like the more than 15 MB. Have you determined the size?
yeah, determined from actually when we collect the requirement gathering
Mhm.
with all the department head, they only mentioned that we are not going to allow that more than 15 MB file
So
size.
who gave this size?
Like the this is decided by that banking side, banking department head, IT head. So they are
So
having that internal meeting,
okay.
because that once they are having that multiple MBs,
Okay,
it will
okay.
be
I
taking more time to
understood.
loading.
Okay, I understood. So the banking, their team, they are saying like that. How it will reach
Correct.
you?
This is actually we have a business analyst. When we are so when they are having that meeting, requirement gathering meeting, they are prepared that BRD documents, and based on the BRD document, they are uploading that and the Jira, that Confluence page. So we have that API.
Okay. Through business analyst, you are getting this point, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is the methodology you are using as of now?
When I worked in banking sector, we have used for waterfall model, but in the current project, we have used for
Okay.
agile methodology.
Okay. In Agile, do we have any BA?
Yeah, we have that be business analyst. Yes, because they are involved that up to requirement gathering.
Then what
requirement
is
gathering.
the
They are prepare that epics, uploading
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
they
that's
are
fine for
creating.
me. What is
Concept.
the use
Yeah,
of product owner here?
the product owner. You mean that the product owner is our client?
Okay, then what is the business analyst will do?
Actually, they are like they are intermediate between that developer, development team, testing team, and the product owner. Because we are not going to directly involve with that product owner during that
Um,
requirement time. That is not right.
okay, so during the requirement gathering, could you also participate on that?
No, we are not participate because we are involved only for that. Uh, uh, when that everything is ready, once that ethics is ready,
Okay.
we are going to part of that.
Mm.
Until unless we are not involved that requirement gathering sessions.
Okay, so if the business analyst is going to do under the Scrum team, do we have an option called the BA in the Scrum team?
Yeah, that is
Okay,
our internal session.
no, no, no. During an agile, it all considered as a Scrum team, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So in the Scrum, we have a BA. As that your point of view, right?
correct.
Okay, now could you tell me like what BA will do in this week of in the sprint? So how long your sprint will take?
2 weeks. We have
Okay,
that
in the
every
two
two
weeks of
weeks.
that time, what the business analyst will do in your Scrum activities?
No, actually, that we are not in only for during the requirement gathering. Actually, that requirement analysis time. That time only we are having that dealing with that BAT. Like they are
Um,
going to prepare everything that
no,
yeah,
no,
we have
that's
that one.
I want to the comes into the center of this.
Mm,
The business analyst requires gets the requirement gathering and all. That's all
cor-
fine. But what I'm
correct.
asking, you're told like your BA will be into the part of the Scrum team, right? Then what is the role of the BA for this 2 week of the sprint? What she will do?
We have the product backlog meeting. We have the product backlog meeting.
Okay,
During the meeting time,
so
we are
uh,
discussing.
okay, I think during these 2 weeks you won't do the backlog grooming, right?
This
What is
is
the
happen only
day?
for that initial time, not for
Okay, so
that.
initial time
We are
only we require BA. Then post to
yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah. After
why
that,
we need this?
not required, not required,
Okay,
because we
then
are not going
who
to.
gives the size details and all? Who gives the size details?
This is available in the Confluence page. They
While
only
creating the
created
user
for the
story,
ethics.
they might be having this, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
we get it
so
from that user
okay,
stories. Yes,
how you get to know here? Through Confluence, right?
correct. Yeah, through
Yeah,
Confluence
it's
only.
not through the business analyst. The business analyst
No, no,
won't
no.
come to the Scrum team and say they are
Yeah,
maintaining the
yeah.
backlog grooming and they do have all the details in that. Through that, product owner will create a user story, right?
Yes, you are right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
This will happen now. Okay. Now comes into the third point. Video format not support your application. User able to log in their account successfully or not. Do you think like because during uploading, if they are coming to the upload session, do we need any separate credentials over here?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every user we are connected with that Windows login
No,
because
what
this
I'm
is
saying, once the credentials has been validated, you're supposed to do some activities and you can otherwise once logged in, you'll have the upload document, right?
yeah, yeah. Actually, this is the first step I need to mention, but I have
No, no,
mentioned
no.
that
Yeah,
other
it's
point.
fine for it's fine if it is a fourth point. They have been logged in successfully. Now, while
Yeah.
uploading the document only or getting error, that only we are focusing. What is the use?
Uh,
So, do we have any role kind? So this role only should the manager role or supervisor role only should upload the document like that. Do we have any restrictions? That
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
reason you are want to
We are
validate.
maintained for the security. We are maintained for security matrix. Whether they can, particular some of the user they can able to only they can able to upload the document. They cannot able to for edit or modification or delete the document. We are not going to provide that options. So we are validate from through that security matrix. This security matrix also we are received from that department heads. It's also available in that user stories.
And that is all fine because if you are based on the role you are controlling the document upload,
Yeah.
then our point should be changed, right? Like that. It's not like validating the credentials. If you are controlling something, then the upload document should be disabled, right? In this case, that button should not be get enabled, right? Based on the role, if you are speaking,
No, that uploading option is available. It's open for that all the users because that is the main
then
that
you have to
that is
allow all the user to upload the document, right? Why are you
yeah.
make them to struck? Why you want to validate during uploading the document? Why you want to validate the user there?
No need to like
Validate.
verify that. You no need to validate while uploading the document. That's not required.
Okay, so I think
This is happen only
then
for initial way. While that user log in to that our application, during
hmm,
that time only we are validating the user roles, departments, and what are the departments what are the file cabinets we are going to
uh,
provide the access to the
I
particular
agreed.
user.
I
Only that
agree.
time only we are telling
Okay.
right.
Now, if upload document button is visible or not, do you have any
It's
test case
visible.
like that? No, we have any test case in this? That is the primary,
Yeah,
right? We don't
correct.
have that.
Yeah,
Okay. It
we have
means
that.
like we are not focusing on uploading the document. We are not focusing in whether we are verifying that. After uploading the document or during uploading the document, what are the issues? That is what my question. So that is only you
Okay.
focused those 3 points. Correct.
Like during that uploading the document, we are
And
asking
or
certain
after
type of
uploading the
that.
document. That is
No,
what our
during.
issue, right?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
See
So
that what you are
mm,
asking, I agree that like we are
mm,
providing the option for uploading visible or non-visible. Like while that user going to upload the document here, uh, yeah, we are not give that option for that visible non-visible to upload button. We are giving option only for save button because while they are uploading the document, we are asking some certain of questions. What is the document type? What is the document name? And is there any date is there like maybe that a contract application is there, so they need to mention for that the contract date. So
no,
totally
yeah,
there
yeah.
are,
No, actually, we are going out of the box now. So actually, as per things, if you are focusing on the fourth point, then the upload document button should be visible. That point also should be included at the primary. Based on the role, if
yeah.
you are going to control, then upload document based on the role only should be enable or disable. Because it is a waste of the time someone is logged in and after uploading the document or during uploading the document, if the dialog box has been open, that is a waste of the time for them to do that.
Uh, uh,
Okay. Mm.
yeah, actually that
Once
otherwise we are not going to provide the access to that user. We are not going to create that
that's
user
what
account inside that our application.
that we have to do,
Only
that we
that
are
valid
controlling from
users
the
only
initial
they
way
can able
itself.
to log in. Yeah, you are right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The fifth point, once user login, whether they can able to see their department. Okay. What is the link between the department and uploading the document? What is the error you'll face here?
Yeah, actually, here we are controlling through the security matrix. As I said, when that user going to log in, they can able to see that that department. So department wise only we are given access for that like that file cabinets to that particular user. So if the department is getting changed, they cannot able to see for that file cabinet. It will throw that
Yeah,
error message.
correct, correct. It is it obviously comes into the fourth point. Everything
Yeah.
should be controlling in there via login itself. Okay,
Yes.
I
Yes. Yeah.
that we could if that test case has been done, then it is easy for us. Okay,
Yeah. Correct.
uh, okay, let's move to that. Consider you're supposed to do the you are a manager, and under that you do have the your team members here. Okay, at the critical point of the time during the production, you have an issue. Okay, now
Okay.
you don't want to argue about whether we have been identified in the SIT environment or not. We don't want to argue as of now. Now the that bug has been fixed from the developer end. Okay, now
Okay.
your product owner asked you to do the particular validation for that particular bug. So what could be your outcome?
That is a case while we are creating the test cases we have used for that like test regression testing. So what are the things that mandatory? Just we are going to
You are supposed to do within half an hour, and you have to give the delivery of your artifacts. So now
correct, but
what?
we might want to do for that this regression testing. That is an important one because without that, not possible to release that our application, like release that EXE or our applications. That is not right way, no?
So
There's
what
some
could be
mandatory
the
testing we might
what
want
you
to
will
do.
do? What you will say to your client or your product owner?
Like this is the things just we want to do for that our regression testing.
So
Like
how many?
regression testing, smoke testing, it will
Okay.
take that half an hour to 1 hour time.
No,
So
no. In your project, what? How many test cases for the regression you do have?
maybe that based on that user stories, we suppose we are going to create for
No,
that
no, no, no.
first sprint
No,
100 test cases
actually,
out of.
will you do based on the sprint activities, Jegan? The regression. Now the product has
No,
a bug, right?
yeah, product as a bug. So that
Hmm.
time we are not focusing on that sprint. So we
Uh,
have that separate
so now
regression.
how many test cases you have for the regression in the manual?
Maybe that we have that mm,
Maybe you don't. You
some
have not
mandatory.
seen any regression test cases in your application. You
No,
might
we
have the
saw that.
count, right?
We
Hmm.
have a separate one. Actually, the regression we have that around that 50,
Okay,
like a
so
50.
only 50 okay, only 50 test cases makes you to determine all the regression should be passed.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
our application is like that. Is it's
Okay,
enough for us. And we have done for
hmm.
that smoke testing as well.
Okay, the 50 test cases, how long you'll take to automate? You'll take to do the manual testing.
It will take around that. It will take around that 1 hour to complete for that 15 test cases. Because this is
50 test
only that
cases, you'll take the 1 hour.
yeah,
Okay.
like
Hmm.
once we are familiar, like I can tell that like I'm going to log in with that user account,
No, okay, 1 minute.
username and password.
Yeah, 1 minute, Jagan. 50 test cases, 60 minutes.
Yeah.
How many models will you have in your application?
Like we have the modules means we have that login. Okay, once
No, no, no,
login
not
that
login.
this is like
After
this is
login only I'm
web based
speaking.
application.
No, no, how many
What type of
modules?
module you
What is the,
what type of
what are, how
modules you
many tabs? That is what I'm asking. How many tabs?
okay this is a as I said this is user wise when we are going to
Uh,
log in now we can able to
Correct,
see that
correct.
like
Based on the user also, you are supposed to validate all the users, right? If you have the five
no
users,
need to verify
hmm,
that all the users that is not required first of all.
okay, all
We
the
have to
users
log in
have the
for that
same functionality.
we we have created for that like this manager access user access separately inside the
Hmm.
user account only we are creating for that user we are going to add for that all the users and under the manager category we are going to add for that all the manage department heads. So if
Okay,
you are going to
so
take it for that only one
like manager, so how many users you do have?
totally 27 department we have 27
Okay,
department
for
27 heads
consider
was there.
okay 27, then 27 users will be there. Don't
Yeah,
you want to validate the each 27 users has a different workflow?
based on the department we are going to give that access particular workflow access.
No, no.
So
In simple,
just consider if you are going to take only one user it's enough
no,
for
no,
us.
Jegan, in simple, I'm asking you, you have a 27 departments and 27 users, right? Every
Yeah.
user has their unique way of workflow or not? That's what my question.
Mm, department wise they are having that different workflow they are
Different
having the
work,
access.
you have the different workflows, right? Okay,
Yeah.
different functionalities and different workflows you do have. Now, 50 test cases for this all 27 departments.
Yeah, that's not yeah it's common for that 50 test cases to all the department because
So
it's
if it
everything linked with
is
that
manually,
db.
if it no, if it is a manually common, okay, the manual test cases will be the common. And what is the difference you make in see in the functionality of UI? It's common in the
Just
manual
example,
test cases,
just
right?
example, if I'm going to
Mm,
take it for that one manager access, okay, I'm
mhm.
going to log in with that manager account. So whether I can able to see that that particular manager department, and whether we are able to see for that particular workflow for that manager access. If it is
Ah,
okay, then
okay.
our first test cases should be done.
Should be passed.
That's it.
Okay. So every
Should be.
department has, so every department, how many, because 50 test cases will have all the 27 users functionality.
Yeah, because that some departments we are having that three workflows. Some departments we have only one workflow. Based on the
Okay.
requirement, they are
Hmm.
having different workflow for the different departments.
Yeah,
Everything
yeah.
linked with that data
Everything
DB
is
side.
different. Okay, DB
Everything
side.
different.
So if it is values are populated from the DB, if it is all retrieving properly in the UI, you have to validate, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. If you are
Yeah.
going to for 50 user, 50 test cases, how you could cover the 27 department, because you said it's a three test case for one department, another department of one test case. In average, one positive, one negative test case. If you put for each department, then obviously we will have 54 test case, right? Why this much lesser count you have in the regression?
Uh, uh, See that what you are asking, like if there is any issues in the production side, the banking side, we have that they are having that some uh, they are having the separate server they are having. Like if there is any issues in that one of the production servers, they are going to use it for disaster recovery server. So
Uh,
it
this
will
is not.
activate. During that time, we have only limited time to execute that.
Uh, Now
We need to
you don't, now you have not tested your product completely, right? Then how could you determine your application is bug free now?
this is a mandatory test cases. What I mentioned
Okay,
that because this is based on the situation we need to do further. Like
so consider if you
maybe
have
that
an
some of
Aadhaar,
the
okay, Aadhaar and mobile
hmm,
number. Aadhaar should have the 12 digits and mobile number should have the 10 digits,
yeah,
right? These also should be comes under the mandatory field. Okay,
correct.
correct. So the mandatory test cases only the 50 is very enough, far enough now. Then what is the that is most important, right? Then it is kind of an how you will be test all your 27 departments in this case, because either one positive and one negative you should cover at least. So if it is covered, then 27 into 2 is equal to 54. Then 54 test cases we should have in the regression now.
If you are going to test with that like each department, that is not
Hmm.
right way because only one
Why?
department is enough to do for the testing. So
Then
if
why
it
we
is
need
works
the
fine,
other departments now?
the other departments just we are going to give the access based on that
Okay,
user
if the
access. We
access
are
has
going to
been
give that
provided
workflow.
properly or not, who will validate those?
This is our application. Actually, what we provide that application, it's already everything linked in the backend.
It's
So
all fine,
just
Jegan, but who will verify that those everything is working perfectly?
we have the separate tabs for the security matrix. This is only we having only administrator they can able to see for the security matrix. If I'm going to open that security matrix, I can able to see for that all the department managers what are the access they are having. If I'm going to check only for
So
these
where you
all
will
the things,
find the security matrix is kind of an Excel sheet or in the UI?
no, it's in available in our application itself.
Okay, in the application itself, if you are seeing the workflow, it is going from here to there, the stage and all. If you've done something, okay. Now
Correct. Yeah,
then
it's in the
that is
server. Yeah.
all workflow should be working fine. Whether it's saving or whether it's canceling, you have to do right. You have to do the validation
This
end
is
to end.
these all kind of validation we have done before. So now in current situation, just we are going to see for the security matrix whether they can able to see for the like whether it is properly assigned to that particular user or not. We are going to check it for that everything in that only one page itself. So I'm going to select for randomly any one of these whether it's able to open this is mandatory ones, whether that I'm going to log in with that manager account and user account. I'm taking only
Uh,
one user account. Remaining things I'm
But I'm
checking that
not
in the security
convinced
matrix.
because the reason you have an 27 users, and
Correct. I
for
agree
that,
your point
but
because we
then
have
what
that.
is the use of because creating the user is not challenge. I can understand, but their functionality wise they are
Here I'll tell
different
you
now.
one thing.
Hmm.
That bank is available in the different countries. They are having that more than 1,200 users. So
Hmm.
if I'm going to check it with that use each user account, it will take more time. For the after we release the after once it's run in the production environment,
If it is
it's
in
very
scope, you
difficult.
should do that, right, Jagan?
That
If it
is
is in the
initial.
scope, so see, consider you said if you're going to launch for the 10 different countries, and one country if you're going to select very well, then for the 10 countries, then we don't want to do something, we just to go and hit the automation or whatever it may be. If the 11th country has some one discrepancy, only one workflow they are having, someone save button is there, consider like that, then what we will do, we have to run all the test cases against that same country, right? Because we want to know that the new workflow should not disturb the existing workflow, right? That what actually
Correct.
we have to do. Okay, anyways, so now come, you will be doing the some regression. Back to this question, what you will do, you will do the regression and you will be giving the sign off to them, right?
Correct. Yes. If it is passed, then we are closing our test cycle. We are sending the reports.
Okay, okay, Jehan, I have done for the day. So do you have any
Okay.
questions?
And no, actually, that what we discussed now, that we have separate automation. Automation is available that particular applications. So during
Okay,
the when we are going to run that automation, just we need to give that input. It will give that results. That is separate case. But meantime, we need to check for the regression also as a manual tester. Um,
okay, got it. Yeah, yeah, no issues, Jehan.
okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.